Hi everyone and welcome back to the Greatness Everyday YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 things that if you do right and you do consistently, you can win the money game. And this is something that I have experienced myself. So I'm sharing these things with you because it's really been a thing and a time in my life where my bank account stayed the exact same after weeks, after months, after years. And it wasn't until I did these 3 things that I noticed my bank account started to grow, and not just grow, but grow almost exponentially, which is something that I'm very grateful for and something that I want for you watching this video. So I want you to watch the entire video. If it helped you, I want you to hit the thumbs up button or share it with a friend that you know it's going to help. And then of course, go down and hit the subscribe button and then tap the bell to be notified when new videos related to mindset, money, and more come out here on this channel. So we're talking about this because, as I said, for a very long time, I noticed that the balance in my bank account stayed the exact same, and it wasn't growing. It wasn't getting bigger. It wasn't really getting smaller either. It was just kind of staying in the exact same place. And it wasn't something that I wanted, because over time, we want to be able to have our money get bigger. That makes sense. With all this, it wasn't until I started doing 3 things in particular. And this was something that for a lot of people, when you get into personal finance, a lot of people just assume that it's a lot of talk about spreadsheets and some other things, a lot of complicated calculations. But here on my channel, what I get you to do is I want you to focus in on your values, the things, the way that you want to live your life by. Okay, how is money a tool that allows you to live out the values that you have? That's really what I focus on here on my channel. So we're not going to talk in particular about spreadsheets, even though I do think that has a place. But in this video, I'm going to say, hey, what do you want to do with your money? And then from there, how are you going to go ahead and do that? And really, personal finance, in my opinion, comes down to 3 main areas. And that's what this video is about. The 3 main areas, if we want to start out, number 1 is you go ahead and obviously you have to earn money. You have to get money somehow. And there's a few different ways that you can earn money. So let's start by talking about maybe your primary way of getting money. And that would be the job that you have. And for many people, they might be on a salary. They might go ahead and work for an hourly wage. They might be paid through commissions, right? There's a few different ways that we can earn an income. And for me, I'm on a salary. I'm a teacher. It's one of the things that I do and I love and I'm very passionate about, but I obviously earn a salary for that. And then every 2 weeks, right, I get my pay. So that's really nice and easy. It's something that I expect. There's a lot of good things that come with that. On top of that, some people could go ahead and work an hourly wage. They might get paid off of commissions. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about how you currently make money, or you could also extend it to say, maybe you want to change your job around. Think about how you want to earn your money and really go ahead and make a pros and cons list. Jot down all the things that are good about the way that you want to earn money. Right? Jot down all the things that are bad or you wish were different about that as well. Because regardless of where you're currently at, I want you to be thinking about how you're currently earning money. And then on top of that, I don't want you to stop there. If it's something that you desire to do something else, to earn something more, okay, you can go ahead and on top of that regular income source that you have, you can go ahead and I'm going to challenge you here to go ahead and earn or add an additional stream of income. And this is something that I have done, and it's been a big game changer for me because I've been able to go ahead and add through my business here an additional stream of income. And then that has allowed me to, as that's been sustainable, add multiple streams of income. And when you look at the people that are wealthy, the people that have a lot of money and are using that money properly, let's say, are using that money to further live out their purpose, a lot of people really have multiple streams of income. And that's eventually where I want you to get, but you can't get there until it's sustainable. So go ahead, figure out how you earn your income, how you earn your money right now. And then if you're interested in it, if you're interested in improving that, I want to challenge you to add an additional stream of income. That could be like I've done here for YouTube on my channel with my business, Greatness Everyday. That's been something for me that's allowed me to go ahead and pay off my car, as I've talked about here on my channel. It's allowed me to take the remaining amount of money and do something else with it, which is going to be talked about here in tip number 3. And a few other things. So again, once you've added an additional stream of income and it's sustainable, it can run itself, you want to go ahead and maybe you're going to use your time to add another additional stream of income. So it's not just one regular source that you have. It could be 2, 3, 4. And that's when things get really exciting. And that's where I am at right now. I've gone ahead, I've got my regular teaching job. After that, I go ahead and I've added my business here with Greatness Every Day. I have an online course about to come out, and I also have affiliate marketing that I do as well. So right now it's 4 streams of income, and there's a lot of success and momentum building within those 4 streams. So it's something that I'm really going to encourage you to think seriously about. So that is number 1 when it comes to earning more. Number 2 is once you have the money, once you've earned the money and it's growing and it's coming in regularly, you want to make sure that you are earning more, yes, but then you are saving more. And that is point number 2, because once you go ahead and save more money, okay, things can change, because there are a lot of people out there that might have money, they might earn a lot of money, but they might not use it well. They might not steward it properly. And that's really where I want you to be after watching this video, and in the next few days, in the next few weeks, months, as you look to implement some of these things, getting serious about saving more money as well. So for me, I take my regular amount of income that I have coming in, whether it's from 2, 3, 4 income streams, and with that, I go ahead and I set aside a specific percent. So it could be 10% for you. It could be 5% if times are tough right now. It could be something like 25%. You can go ahead and set and determine an amount, a percent or a dollar really amount. Maybe it's $500 a month, $1,000 a month, that you can go ahead and put into an account outside of your savings or emergency fund, I should say, into a savings account that you're going to use to grow for the purpose of maybe you're buying a house. Maybe you are going ahead and buying a car. Maybe you're booking a trip for your family. It could be something like that, right? One of the things that I find the biggest obstacle for people to overcome when it comes to saving, and they say they don't have any money to save, right, is I find that people are living without or outside or beyond potentially their needs. Okay, so their needs versus wants, that's one of those things, right? You've got to really define what that is for you in order to figure it out. And I really believe that comes down to understanding and getting clear on your values, getting clear on what you want to do with your life. And then from there, understanding how your money is a tool to help you do that. Really, that's what it comes down to. And that's why I really focus on value-based finance, value-based wealth, instead of kind of just running through some spreadsheets and some calculators and giving you something to look at that way. So that is tip number 2. If you can do these 2 things, earn more, and then you can save more, that's going to help. But it doesn't stop there. Tip number 3 is really where things started making the biggest difference for me. And then my money and the balance in my bank account really started to grow. And that is number 3, growing more money. And from that, you take, and what I do in particular is I go ahead and I invest it. And I use traditional stocks, I use cryptocurrency, I also use a business, but I am investing my money regularly so that I can experience the gains that come with that. And I know when people hear investing, they think there is risk associated with that. On the other hand, I'm going to throw it back at you. And I believe if we look at things like inflation, and if we look at really the changing economic times that we have right now, I'm going to throw it out and say that by not investing, that is something that you are doing that is risky. And there's reasons for that we'll talk about in another video. But growing your money is the best thing that you can do. And again, you tie these 3 things together and you do them really well. You can earn more money, you can save more money, and then you can grow your money as well. That's where you're going to experience some great things. So for me, cryptocurrency has obviously been one of the investment vehicles that's allowed me to grow my money. And it's something that I believe in. It's something that I would really encourage people to learn about, to at least expose themselves to just learn a little bit more about cryptocurrency, determine whether or not it's right for them. That could be it. That might not be. Traditional stock investing, ETFs, buying companies I really believe in and share similar values with is something that's really important for me as well. And it's something that I've had great success in. And that's why I am going to continue doing it, right? With all these things, it doesn't mean just because it works for me that it's right for you. You might choose to use your money and go ahead and invest in a business. One of the best businesses out there right now, I believe, if somebody's looking at adding an additional stream of income and then also investing in a business that they can go ahead and help them make more money would be affiliate marketing. High level or high ticket affiliate marketing is one of the best business ideas for people, in my opinion, without a doubt, because you do not need to start with a product of your own. You sell someone else's product, and then there, as a result, you get commissions when those sales come in. And it's really a win-win for both people, you and the company that you're selling the product for. You can do that through an audience like I'm doing here on YouTube. If I have a YouTube channel, if I've got a blog, a website, an Instagram page, something like that. You can also go ahead and really just use paid advertisements, right? You can go ahead and do that without a following of your own. So there's really a very low barrier to entry. In fact, I've got a course link down below that gives people more information. It's a 15-day business challenge. It's only $7. It's one of the best investments that you will ever make if you're serious about building an online business. So that's there if you want to check it out. I've done it myself, and I would highly recommend it. That's why I'm talking about you here on this channel. But with these things as well, that could be one of the ways you choose to grow your money through a business of your own. You might choose to go ahead and invest in real estate, maybe Forex, something a little bit different. You've got to determine what works for you and why you like it, and also how it can help you grow your money. Of course, doing the proper research and everything. But personal finance, in the end, comes down to doing these three things, doing them well and doing them consistently, not just over weeks, not just over months, not just over a year, but doing it consistently year after year, decade after decade. You're really going to go ahead and set yourself up for success when it comes to growing your money and really winning the money game. So if you have any questions, I want you to drop them down below. If you liked this video, hit the thumbs up button, share this video with one person you know it's going to help. Then of course, if you're not subscribed to our channel, I'd really appreciate you jumping down there, hitting the subscribe button and tapping the bell to be notified when new videos related to mindset, money, and more come out here on our channel. Thanks for watching. Remember, choose greatness every day, and I'll see you next time.